What's up, YouTube? It's your girl. Today I'm back because I am making Thanksgiving feast, basically. So today I'm making homemade cornbread for the dressing, and I'm also making another pan of cornbread for the side. So let's get to it. So you're going to need some yellow cornmeal. You're going to need vegetable oil, milk. You can use buttermilk, whole milk, low-fat milk, 2%, but this is the milk that we use. You're going to need all-purpose flour. You're going to need some sugar and also baking powder. You're going to need 1 or 2 eggs, depending on how big of a pan you're making. So my wet ingredients bowl, my dry ingredients bowl, and then I'm going to put everything in the one pan together. I have my 2 cups of cornmeal. For the recipe today, 2 cups flour, 1 cup sugar, and I'm just mixing all my dry ingredients first. Now we're just gonna add a heavy 1 tablespoon of baking powder instead of the 4 teaspoons, which will be the equivalent of 1 1/2 teaspoon. So I'm just gonna go ahead and mix all my dry ingredients together, and then we're gonna head off to the wet ingredients. Okay, I have my eggs, my 2 eggs. This is a 1/2 cup of vegetable oil. I'm gonna go ahead and add that. Okay, now I have 1 cup milk. I'm gonna go ahead and add that in. And I'm just gonna mix this together as well, and then I'm going to add it to my dry ingredients. That my wet ingredients are all mixed up. I'm gonna go ahead and add that to my bowl of dry ingredients. And then I'm just gonna mix this up. Okay, since this consistency is a little drier than what I would usually want, I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit more milk gradually, just to get it to the consistency that I want, because I want the cornbread to be a little moist. Now I have the cornbread to the consistency that I want. I'm gonna go ahead and spray my baking pan and put it in the oven. I'm about to get these chicken gizzards started for the dressing. Just put chicken gizzards on, and I'm gonna let them cook. If y'all can only smell this cornbread, oh my god, and it's so fluffy. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. That's good cornbread. Anywho, gizzards are still cooking because this is going to be dressing. So we got the ham hocks cooking. I'm going to go ahead and wash these greens. I got 2 bags because it's just my little family. Cleaning out my sink because I'm about to wash these greens and get them prepared to go ahead and get it in the pot with the ham hocks. Got these greens. Currently gonna clean these greens, and gonna go ahead and rip apart my ham hocks and go ahead and add my greens. Greens are all washed, so I'm getting ready to go ahead and pull apart the ham hocks because it makes no sense to just leave 3 whole pieces of ham hock. Might as well just separate it. Chicken gizzards are almost tender, almost. Cornbread is sitting because I actually need it to dry out, and it's basically getting there. For the dressing, because I'm going to actually, put some of the water from the gizzards. I'm also going to add chicken broth to the mix as well, instead of cream of chicken or cream of celery. And I'm going to go ahead and cut my celery up now. Okay. I'm going to add sage, fruit cup. Sage to my cornbread dressing. I'm gonna add maybe half or probably the whole onion, it depends. I don't really like onions. My celery. Onions are cut. It's about half an onion in there. And my celery is cut, and I'm gonna use 1 sage because once I ripped it, I smelled how strong it was. So yeah, I'm not putting a lot in there to be on the safe side. My ham hocks are nice and tender. I'm gonna go ahead and rip these apart and put them in my greens. And we're gonna be, as y'all can see, my ham hocks are nice and tender. They basically fell off the bone. And I'm gonna go ahead and add my greens. And then I'm gonna add my ham hocks back in. I'm gonna go ahead and add my ham hocks in. And I'm gonna give this a good stir. I also added some oil because you're gonna need oil in there. I added a splash of vinegar. And stir this in. I'm gonna let this cook for about 45 minutes on medium heat. I'm gonna add just a tad bit more seasoning. Okay, I am stirring my greens. They've been cooking for about 10 minutes. I chose ham hocks because I love ham hocks. But you use that same water and you just add your greens to that same water. So I have mixed all my ingredients, my chicken gizzards, onions, my celery, 2.5 cups of chicken broth, which included the chicken gizzard. I lost my concentration. Included the chicken gizzard water, which was water and chicken broth. And then I just had to add another 1/2 cup because it was only 2 cups. Then I added a stick of melted butter. I also added a teaspoon of poultry seasoning, 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, and I also added a little bit of salt, like a dash, because I'm not a salt person. So yeah, I just ran some cold water on my macaroni, and all of it couldn't fit in one pot, so This is the rest. Then I'm gonna go ahead and put it in here and then crack my eggs and everything. I'm making the cheese sauce for the mac and cheese. It's basically a little bit of flour, a can and a half of the evaporated milk, some butter, and I put some of the cheese that I already cut up. I put that in there, and then the rest of the cheese I'm just gonna scatter it, but this is just the cheese sauce. And then of course I'm going to crack my eggs and put them in here and mix everything together, sprinkle the cheese, and then boom, mix everything together, poured my cheese sauce, added 2 pounds of Colby and Monterey Jack cheese. Now I'm gonna sprinkle some parsley flakes over the top, and I also added about a half cup of milk also, because remember, we're gonna put this in the oven and it's going to be in there for a little while. So parsley flakes, not for flavor, just for decoration basically. So I'm gonna add a little cheese around the sides because the aluminum foil took off the cheese. So I'm gonna add that, put this back in the oven, let it get a little brown, and then put my turkey. Mac and cheese is done, and it's not burnt, it's just, that's the cheesy goodness of it. Next, turkey's going in. Now I'm getting ready to put this turkey in the bag and go ahead and put baby girl in the oven, and I'm going to stuff her with 2 bell peppers. Alright, now let's see what this bag turkey looking like. Looks good and juicy. Okay, checked it. Turkey is nice and juicy, and it is done. Yes. The extra skin, my husband wanted the booty skin.
So do.
Bell peppers.
That I'm gonna eat.
Lord. Honey.